the evidence against Luigi should be allowed because of the Fourth Amendment. Well, I just got off the phone with the Fourth Amendment. She said, stop speaking on her name. As a matter of fact, let's look at the legal filings. Luigi's attorney said that the prosecution is going to argue the police had every legal right to search the book bag without a warrant because they were dealing with an emergency. The officers are essentially going to argue that what if Luigi suddenly grabbed that bag, pulled out a weapon, and hurt somebody? In their view, they had to search that book bag without a search warrant to remove any possible threat. But what if Luigi actually couldn't reach the bag, like at all? Maybe I'm not looking at this photo correctly, but if Luigi is over here and the bag is over here, how is he supposed to extend his arm, get past multiple officers, and access that weapon? Saul Goodman would never let you make an argument like that. Luigi's lawyers say that he was handcuffed and surrounded by officers, which means the officers, per their training, removed any real possibility of him grabbing that bag. That's exactly right. That's what you should do if you want to protect yourself and other random civilians nearby from getting hurt. The issue is that you cannot restrain someone to the point where they cannot reach the bag and then later claim you searched the bag because they might have been able to reach it. Which is it? Now, do I think from a purely legal and clinical standpoint the evidence should be allowed? No, I don't. But do I think a judge is going to locate case law from the ancient texts and start quoting evidence from as far back as 1798 to admit the evidence? Of course. This is a high-profile case. The healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, was unalived in broad daylight on the way to a conference, and the case got national attention. There is no way the judge is going to let the defense win that easily. Or maybe the judge sees the case and legal analysis differently than I do because they haven't watched enough Suits. Look, I don't know, but I do know that this is a jarring case that caught national attention, and the police could have avoided this entire situation and had a much stronger case by getting a search warrant before searching the bag, not over 7 hours after you already looked in the bag multiple times in multiple different locations.